For many a player, this is the heart of despair. This is the heart of destruction. This is the heart of misery. And we're going in there today. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we explored the majority of the Bionis interior. Now, this episode, we're going straight to the heart of the problem. But for now, we still have a few ways to go on. So, I thought, let's just take care of things really quickly, and then let's just get this over with, I guess. We have a myriad of the stories. But however, let's get started with the big boy right now. This is Officer Robusto, a new type to left here, which we haven't even fought yet, but we decided to save it just for this particular boss fight. So, overall, this guy is a mix of physical and need for attacks, but mostly focuses on need for attacks. If you couldn't tell, we are on a platform, and yeah, he can top you and cause a blowdown. Another attack he has is Genome Break, which I just saw right there. Frontal Lock, put your characters asleep. Another attack he has is Big Spin, which is an all-round attack, and it topples you and yeah, makes your life a living hell. But you seem to be liking Genome Break a lot these days. Luckily, Melia knows what to do and is just circling around, just making things easier for herself. Another weird art he has is Cell Activate, which I think, yeah, it creates a physical and defense up.
Use Genome Break again.
Do you just like putting these guys to sleep or what? It's very weird. He normally has a lot. He normally has a lot more attacks in this, I swear.
He's just feeling tired.
And therefore he wants to make us feel tired along with him. As long as you are on the side, out of range, and your characters are able to take care of themselves, that should be fine. Except for this particular one. This is his talent art, Big Combo 6. It can blow you down and does multiple amounts of damage. However, I want to try, as weird as it sounds, I want to see if I can get the aggro pretty quick. But I don't think I'll be able to in time. Yes, I will. Nope, that's Ricky.
What were you hoping to do?
I was really hoping to gain the aggro and then do a reflection, and therefore he takes at least one bit of damage from
Reflect doesn't reflect talent arts.
That's one thing I forgot about. Ether Arts, well. You get the point though. However, I will take the Eclipse Armor for the damage heal. You want that. And Dunban being the chosen one himself, well, I'm not really as far as the Arenado goes, but still, worthy of it. In case you need to know though, the art books he drops are Peekaboo, Power Drain, Hammer Beat, and Steel Strike. But now let's get on to the number one. And I know I've done this multiple times, but I just can't hope in my environments. It's got a mix of Bionis. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
It's even got the for particles similar to the marsh. It's got a pool similar to an RFC. It's the inside of a body, so I'm going to assume it's pretty warm, like Machna.
Probably smells in there too.
Like either Tetra Cave or the Ether Mine. I don't know. I'm putting it short at that point. Either way, it's a sort of thing, but I like how it encompasses a lot of the Bionis itself, except that the gods and malevolent killings. Does have people who used to be on our side but now aren't, like Dixon was. We're just gonna the Bloodworm. Fun fact: Fiora really loves these things.
They're really hard to find.
Apparently good for cooking. All right then, but as we go across the final platform before the Heart of Hearts, we get this guy. Look familiar? We fought a similar thing back in Machna. Now it's time to face the daddy of the daddies. However though, we are going to make quick work of these cellular cells Trust me, it's very worth your time, so just give us a brief moment. Thankfully, this guy is very, very happy to just sit back and watch. Rare drops, take that. And now, let's take them down big time. Ghostly Mahotos. This guy is pretty big and pretty damn intimidating. On the surface, if I can be honest, the unique monster we just fought a while ago, the Officer Robusto, in my opinion, he's the bigger one of the threat. This guy has no physical attacks in any way whatsoever.
And he's clipping through a pillar.
Yeah. And unlike Robusto, he can't blow you away, so he can't knock you down the platforms. He can knock you back, but still not a big of a deal. However, similar to the Slephit in which we fought back in Machna, if you're a Sharla and you want to cheese this boss fight, he does have an attack which drains your talent gauge. So, if you want to just keep on spamming things with Sharla, be my guest. Other than that though, he has Super Aura, which can give him a super heal. Again, similar to what the Machna boss did. And then he has Ether Cannon and Ether Bullet, which just do frontal lines, Ether shots. However, he does have a talent art, which I'm hoping to show off. I'm really hoping to, but it looks like this guy's just being a pushover. So, buddy, what is with the Telephian just not doing much to resist?
Yeah, because I can remember Officer Robusto and this guy giving us a problem. Like, this guy's massively regeneration qualities.
And it didn't. It was super easy. What the hell? Okay, in a nutshell, his talent art is channel 5. That just binds you. I guess that can be a tough thing to have.
I think his regen is a lot worse. Is his worst quality.
But he didn't use it at all.
I know.
Do you know what that means, Alice?
What?
We've had an easy time with two of the worst unique monsters that we've had previous issues with.
And the Victorious Gross guy was easy too.
You know what that means?
I'm gonna have a hard time.
We're gonna go to hell. Well, boys and girls, or other watchers, I hope you're ready for hell, because this is going to be hell in a handbasket. Now, I will say beforehand, you would not be wise to go in with physical users. Shulk, Dunban, and especially Rhine are pretty much going to be a no-go in these areas. Trust me, we know firsthand. We know firsthand. But yeah, if you want to use Melia, Fiora, Ricky, or Sharla, as long as they are etherly equipped and do have a good amount of ether defense, I recommend you're already at a go. Well, we've been wanting to see this place in HD. We're a glutton for punishment.
Welcome to my world. I must say, I am surprised. Zanza's vessel truly does have a will of its own, and looking quite sprightly.
I'm still alive. I won't die. Not yet. And that's why we're here.
Everyone who lives in this world has a life. So, it shouldn't be threatened by anyone. We'll never give in to Zanza.
So full of passion. Well, if it's life you're looking for, I'll show you true life.
It's...
Galleon!
Brother!
There is no use in calling. It worked before, but now his transformation is complete. He is my adorable servant. the word Telethia. It means that which eliminates impure life. Impure life, just like you. That which Lord Zanza does not require shall be extinguished from this world.
Damn, you can see that fusion with the Lorithia.
Well, if that's not a metaphor, I don't know what is. Disciple Lorithia, in my honest opinion, one of the hardest boss fights in the entire game. For good reason. Okay, starting off, you'll notice that she has a lot of nebulas around her. Uno, Primo, and Secondo, and Quattro. These guys actually buff Lorithia in more ways than one. Okay, with each Telethia or each nebula in which she has, it increases her physical defense by 20%. So basically, if you have all 4 out, you pretty much have 100%. But however, if you want to take them out post haste, and trust me, you're going to want to, Ricky, you will not go down without a fight, my friend. Come on, Ricky. I'm going to just keep on reflection because I'm going to need that. But now, anyway, let's get on to Lorithia's actual attacks and we'll focus on Nebulas later because I think you get the gist. Her attacks, although not many, they can just give you an immense trouble if you're not careful. Also, I will pick up Fiora and then we'll talk about Lorithia. As you've seen, she can spin around and topple you all in one brief go. She also has shield recovery, which removes all debuffs and gives her debuff immunity, which is not good. Elemental barrier, which summons the nebula's back, and of course she has the ether laser for just a generic ether attack. However, there is one more attack that she has, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But now, personal story time. This was the biggest barrier we ever faced in this game, bar none. So much so that in our first playthrough, we got the achievement Phoenix, which was dying at about 50 times non-freaking stop. Also, can I say that's actually a nice portrait?
Yeah, that's what I was commenting at the beginning of the fight. It's like she merged with the Telethia and it's like, wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. However, that being a big pain, but how about you have a boss fight which you fight through multiple times, and every time you land a hit on her, you get the exact same dialogue being played, mocking you every so often. And by every so often, I mean every goddamn 10 seconds! I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, please tell me they've changed it.
Fiora has art seal.
Are you freaking serious, game?
She was saying it a lot while you were reading off her arts.
In front of a clip show, go for it. We're finally done! B as in bitch!
Brother!
Brother? Is that really you? Oh, I have longed to see you.
I too, Melia.
Brother, I must apologize. To you, and to everyone.
Because of our transformation into Lorithia.
I am a princess, but I brought misfortune upon the High End here.
You are mistaken, Melia. The Lorithia gene lies dormant within us all. There was no escaping the cursed blood in our veins, sister. It was fate. That is why our father sought to dilute the bloodline. You are the hope of the High Entia. You will not transform into a Lorithia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering. Knowing this, both I and Father were happy to sacrifice ourselves. It was our choice.
Brother.
There is no need to fear. After all, this is precisely our wish. In the end, you are the only ones who can stop Zanza.
Yes.
Now, leave her to me. You must go. You must accompany Shulk.
No! My Lorithia! You! What have you done?
I have done nothing. This is your destiny. Accept it with dignity!
Ah! My body! No! I was promised immortality! Ah!
Brother.
Melia, at long last I can be with Father. You must now live your own life. The path you forge, the future you choose. That is the hope of the High Entia.
Thank you, brother. Your words will stay with me forever.
His words?
Oh, Ricky heard. Ricky heard Melly's brother. Callian say, hope of bird people. Where Melly's brother? Oh, Ricky not see him, but Ricky hear him.
Ricky. You too heard his parting words. Thank you.
Melia.
Thank you for your concern. I am all right. Let us go and secure the future my brother so hoped for.
We will. Together.
Such a brave princess.
Dixon!
Don't look at me like that. I take time out of my schedule to send you off to a nice spot, and that's how you welcome me.
What do you mean?
I'll be waiting at Prison Island. I've picked out a lovely place to return your flesh and blood to the Bionis. Don't keep me waiting. See ya later.
I'm gonna... Come on, everyone! We've got to get to Prison Island. Okay.
Can I say, I thought that cutscene could not get any better.
Mm-hmm.
That cutscene It looked great in the Definitive Edition. It made Melia look great because there's a new facial animation they've been able to do. And you know what? Callion's model actually looked good in that.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was lighting or angles, but dude, that was awesome. But yeah, that is one of my opinion, one of the worst boss fights in the game dealt with. I mean, did it on the first try.
Yeah. I got worried there for a second when Fiora died.
But we kept up. Me and Ricky, Hope of Bird People, we stuck together. And hopefully, made our family proud. But I said, guys, nowhere else to go but up. So, next episode, we chase Sav to Dixon. Thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, then you know what? You are in our hearts. Thank you very much. And if you disliked the video, well, you can stay in this heart, full of badness, and a cesspit.
I'm just glad that they didn't run into those cesspits.
Yep. Yeah, a little detail in the boss fight that we did miss. You could be nudged or just pushed into this evil pool during a fight. It hurts you, I swear. There it is.
Or inflicted with confuse and run into it. That's a pain in the ass too.
But thankfully though, biggest demons dealt with. Now, let's continue. And if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, then be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next episode. But now I've got to wonder if we had Drizzy in here, where's the kick coming? Where?
I'd like to think it's because we're getting better, but that's probably a long shot.
Ricky, I get the feeling you're foreshadowing to the kick. We'll see you next time. But one try! Suck it!
Ricky heard Melly's brother. Callion say, Hope of Bird People. Where Melly's brother?
Parting words. Thank you.